Hey everybody. Um Check this out. Holy lordy. Um did I do that? uh I wanted to show you something kind of cool. I am here in a place called the Angeles National Forest, which is a short drive away from LA. And when I tell you that there ain't shit out here, I mean it. There's no cell service, there's no civilization, there's no residential buildings, there's no nothing. I mean, take a look. So I always think that that's so fascinating, the fact that so close to one of the biggest cities in the world, you can completely be in the middle of nowhere, off the grid, so to speak. So some of my haters might get their wish today because if something were to happen to me out here, I don't think anybody would ever find out. So let's hope that doesn't happen, right? And if you've been specifically noticing where I am, specifically, this is called a road. The specific road is, let's take a look at that big rock. This is like a Looney Tunes rock. There's so many of these that can't come from up there, and you know, if one of these was to bonk me on the head, it'd be over. But I have to say, I think that would be a really nice way to go. You know, just kind of like boink, done. Sometimes I wish that would just happen. But anyway, this specifically is a road called Route 38. And you might notice the fact that there's no cars on it, which is unusual for a road. That's because the road is closed, and it has been since the 70s. There's only a handful of roads that go through the Angeles National Forest, and really all the mountains in California. This was one of them, but there was a huge landslide in the 70s, and they just never fixed it, which I think you might be able to tell why, because, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure all these rocks are from today alone. It's just really not a great place to put a road. California loves to put roads where there really shouldn't be one. That's sort of the theme here, I think. Well, the wide angle doesn't really do it justice because it looks like just a couple of pebbles, but coming up here, I think you'll see. Sorry, I'm a lot of breath. You'll see that really, I think nature just made it clear that this was not going to work. So it's been decades since a car has driven on this road. I mean, I think that they use it for emergency vehicles sometimes. I don't know. There's no cell service out here, so I couldn't check the Wikipedia real quick and brush up on my facts before I hit record here. But, yeah, I don't see how any emergency. Well, again, the wide angle doesn't really do it justice. It looks stupid. But if I do the regular, you can't see it. So I have no cell service, so I can't double check the Wikipedia and make sure all my facts are right. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't think it's very often that I do a video going uphill, or moving around at all, or doing anything at all outside of my car. So this is pretty cool. It's funny that I'm on a road, but I'm not in a car. Isn't that funny? I guess it's not that funny. The reason that I love coming out here because city living sometimes can get very overwhelming, especially if you're a content creator, because gosh, I mean, it just feels like notifications make my whole world go round. All day I'm staring at my phone, just watch it go bing bong, you know. And not many people know this. Don't tell my parents. But I used to be a cigarette smoker when I was younger. I'm almost 30, so I don't do that anymore. But back in the day, what's that sound? Do you hear that? What do they call that? A Yeti? I think it might be a Yeti. Well, it's so nice to be able to go somewhere where you forcibly cannot use your phone. I mean, admittedly, it's not working very well because I'm using it right now, but it is nice to sort of just force yourself to take a little break, kind of immerse yourself in nature, and enjoy what is really the pretty unique beauty of California. I love California, you know. So you can see there's a little dusting of snow out here because it snowed. But when I get back in my car, I'm going to be about 30 minutes away from Los Angeles. So I always think that's crazy, you know, as an East Coaster at heart. You know, in the East Coast, normally what happens is there's the same weather for pretty much half the continent, give or take a few degrees Fahrenheit. But out here, you can drive 30 minutes and be in a completely different planet, basically, in a completely different Köppen climate classification, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure. You know, completely different weather, so you can just decide. That's why I love living here, because you can just wake up in the morning and you can decide what season you want it to be, and you can just drive. If I wanted to go to the pool today, I could have driven out to Palm Springs. Would have been 80 degrees. Well, actually, I don't think today specifically, but normally you could do that. There's sort of an old ism, you know. You can Do you hear that? Those are falling rocks. Boink! A Looney Tunes death, I think, would be very fitting for me. There used to be an old ism that in LA you can on the same day ski and surf. I think I don't think that's exactly how it goes verbiage wise, because I think the way that it actually goes is a lot more clever than that. I think it's some clever thing like I don't know, sorry. But damn, I was gonna say something really good. Damn it. Do you hear that? That's water trickling. Let's see, what was I talking about? Well, I guess it wasn't that important. Take a look at this. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good, does it? All right, well, I can't remember what I was going to say, and I'm worried that I'm going to get attacked by a Yeti or something of that nature, or that I'm going to get hit in the head with a rock. So I suppose that's it for today. You know, we'll change the scenery. I'm a little upset I forgot my nice camera, but that's okay. By the way, yesterday, in my video yesterday, I did want to sort of clarify a couple of things. You know, yes, I do think that I am a genius, but that does not necessarily mean that I have created anything that could be considered genius. yet. That's kind of my whole sort of internal struggle is, you can have your own opinions about what I've put out so far. But my point yesterday was that I hope that one day I can get to a place where I do make something that could be, I don't even know what you even want to call it, but that's the goal, right? So we'll see. Either it'll happen, or I'll just die, having, been a mediocre blip on the radar that will be forgotten. Just another bald guy. But if that happens, I'll be dead, so I won't care. I could do it right now. Boop. Boing. Just hopped. Did you see that? Boing. Right off the edge. I could do it. Nobody would ever know. I bet this video wouldn't even get uploaded. Wow, look at that. That's pretty. Wow. Sure would be a place to die, wouldn't it? Well, on that note, hope you all have a great Valentine's Day. And anything else that may be happening in your life currently. My arm hurts. I'm just throwing rocks. Just being silly, I don't know. All right, see you later.